Hello, I want to come here and formally introduce myself. My name is Vanessa. You know, everybody knows me as just my name, Motivatedvision, but my name is Vanessa. And I am from Erie, Pennsylvania. I currently live in Savannah, Georgia now. We relocated. I am a mother. I am a wife. I have an 8-year-old daughter. I have a husband. We've been together for 15 years, married for 9. My favorite color is blue. I love writing. I love speaking. I love expressing. I love music. I'm also a gamer. Believe it or not, I'm a gamer. I do like Grand Theft Auto. I'm a big Sims gamer fan. I have been playing The Sims since they've been out, and I will forever play The Sims. I have all the games. I am a big gamer when it comes to that. But I don't play all the games. I'm not like, Fortnite and some of the other stuff out there. I got my games that I like. Like I say, I love music. I love all kind of music. Not only certain music. I don't do jazz. I don't do like bluegrass or whatever. I like a lot of R&B. Some not really into, but a lot of like. I'm 35 years old, so I'm a I'm a millennial, but I've been around. I'm an older millennial. A lot of other things I like to do. I like to exercise. I used to be a person that did not exercise at all, but I've gotten there once I started putting on too much weight, and I was like, you need to start getting in that gym. And plus, it helped me with my anxiety because I got anxiety, and me just tuning out and going to the gym helps me out. I don't have really like a favorite food. I just like food. I love trying new stuff. I like trying new foods. So I don't have a favorite. I do have some I don't like. I don't like liver. I don't like beets. I don't like olives. I don't like cooked spinach. I'll do the raw spinach. I'll do the raw spinach like in a sandwich or salad or something like that. But yeah, some of those things I don't really like. But anything else really, as far as food wise, I like that. And like I said, I like to try something new. Even if I'm a little iffy about it, I like to try something new. And I've been trying some new things this year. Like to be outdoors. I'm not a real big outdoorsy person, like hiking and stuff like that. No, but I like to swim, and I like to take walks, and I like to just go like to the park and events and stuff like that. Sometimes I'm like part of a homebody and part of an outside body. So I'm like a hybrid. But if it's too hot, I don't know, cause we live down here in the south, and it's a lot of bugs down here, and it get hot, hot, hot. And like I said, we in Savannah, and it's real humid down here. But those are the things that I like to do. And I just wanted to come on here because I feel like I haven't really introduced myself. I'm like I said, I motivated vision. I'm always on here putting my quotes on here, or my poems, or little like creative things that I like to do. But I feel like I haven't really introduced myself and the things that I like and who I am as a person. I did post a video that I called Writing to My Purpose, and that was a little bit about me. I gave my name and everything else, but it was more about my journey on finding my purpose and embracing myself as being a writer and a creator and things like that. But I felt like I didn't really, give a whole lot of myself. I touched on some things, so I will link that here in the video, so you can go and watch that video. It's kind of long, so it's over an hour. So I mean, if you get the time, if you want to know me a little bit more, and my journey, then yeah, this plus that, you'll get to know me. But I just wanted to come here and be myself, be my humorous self, my creative self. I'm always posting videos of just my thoughts and, what I think and my perspective, because I have my own perspective on things. But I also have a sense of humor too. I am the biggest person. People look at me sometime and they be like, "Oh, you look mean," and they find out that I have the biggest sense of humor. I love cracking jokes all the time, all day, all the time. I'm sarcastic. I'm witty. I mean, and I live in my truth too. And so that just is me. I like to show that, you know. I'm not, even though like I do a lot of videos and I wouldn't say I give advice, but I just give my perspective. But I'm not a super serious person. I am a humorous person. I love comedy. All I do is watch comedy all the time. I love cracking jokes. I love just, being myself. Today I'm energetic. I'm not energetic all the time because, like I say, like I have my days. But I am me. What you see is what you get. How I am on here is how I am in real life. Everywhere. Real, humorous, raw. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. But, I do it in a respectful and a nice way. I'm a Scorpio. And I know people have their things about that. I'm not saying I'm big into zodiac signs, but I am a Scorpio. My birthday is November the 1st. So my birthday just passed. I just turned 35. I know I don't look it. But I don't mind getting older either because I feel like I've already had wisdom at a young age, and I feel like the older I get, the more I grow into it. I like I said, I like writing, and it took me a while to embrace that. I've been doing the things that I post on here. I've been doing that for years. I've been writing quotes for years. I have been just writing little phrases and things for years. I have for years. Before I even came on here and did videos, I was posting it on Facebook. So what you see with me is what you get. I know there are a lot of things out there and people, and sometimes you don't know who's who, but when you see me, when you hear me, when you see me, this is me. I am very faith-based. I'm not super religious, no. Yes, I come from a religious background, but super religious, and there's people that know what I mean when I say super religious. I'm not, because I'm not perfect. God is still working on me, but I am very faith-based and very spiritual-based, and I take my relationship with God very seriously. And a lot of the things I write or I think are motivational and inspirational because there are times where I had to motivate myself. Hence why my name is motivatedvision. And that's the reason why I picked that name. I was like, okay, this is me. This is my brand. This is my personality. I want to, have a business of it and everything else. And when it came down to me searching for a name that expresses myself, it was, in the beginning, it was a different name. But then that didn't go right. So I was like, you know what? I am motivated by my vision. Motivated vision. Because I am motivated by my vision. I've grown. I have grown as a person. I've grown spiritually, emotionally, and mentally. And it's all due to God. I would be nothing without God. Period. Every video that I post on here is how I really feel. When I say, God has blessed me materialistically, but the emotional and the spiritual and the evolutional growth is what I appreciate the most. I used to be a person that didn't, I was always outspoken, but I couldn't express myself. I had issues with vulnerability. I still have anxiety, and ADHD, and sometimes I'm all over the place. So if you watch my videos, like these longer ones, I may be all over the place, but that's just how my mind works. But if you understand me, if you knew me, you'll get me, and you'd appreciate me. If you're like me, I'm all over sometimes. My thought process is all over sometimes, and writing and being creative helps me. And God gave me those gifts, and it took me a while to embrace it. It took me a while to just be like, this is who you are, and you don't have to feel bad about it either. I learn something every day, you know, and just me having anxiety and my own mental issues and stuff like that, I have to fight even harder. I have to, be even more intentional to encourage myself, and that is why it's so easy for me to just put it out there, because I do want to encourage people. I do want to inspire people. This is who I've been for years before I even got on the camera, before I even start posting these videos or anything. This is who I've been. This is me as a person. And I went back and forth with myself, even doing the videos and getting my face out here, because I didn't believe in myself. And there are some times where I am still kind of hard on myself, but I'll be like, God, I know what it is. I know it's just the anxiety. I know it's just, the devil trying to get in my mind and try to block what you've blessed me with. I used to think I didn't have any type of passion or anything. And I just worked at it and just prayed as much as I can. So when you hear me, I am faith based. I talk about God a lot. And yes, I'm a sinner, but I am a sinner that prays a lot. I can't stress that enough. I am a sinner that prays a lot. I'm just a nobody from a small city, Erie, Pennsylvania. I don't know where God may take me, but I know this is what I need to be doing. Using everything that he's given me and putting it out there for all of you guys to know me, to see me, and to be myself. And that is, one of the reasons why my channel is called Motivated Vision. Everything I do, business wise or whatever, like I even started a lot of my quotes and stuff that I make, I've started putting those on items and things like that, and making shirts, and I make canvas signs and candles and stuff like that. I got an Etsy shop, which I will link in my description. But I do. That's called Motivation Vision too. And everything I produce, if it's not my own words, is something positive, or it's something motivating. Or if it doesn't have a positive motivating word on it, it will make you feel positive or motivated, because that's who I am. I feel like there is so much negativity in the world. I feel like there is so much negativity on social media, and I feel like I know I can't change the world or the game, but I can set my own rules in it. Even I never was a big social media person. I just had a Facebook, but even then, for years, I've always, you know, I've always paid attention to my presence and what I say and things like that. Like I have my family on my page, and in my church, and church and stuff like that. Like I'm just that type of person. Like I have respect for my elders and stuff like that. And I'm 35, but I've been this way. This is how I think. This is how I am. And I feel like I've always been mature for my age, and God has gave me a lot of wisdom. And there were times where I go back and forth with that too, because I'm like, I don't want to appear better than anybody. I don't want to appear smarter or better or whatever. But I can't help but be myself either. And like I say, God worked with me all the time. Even, even the things I've learned and grown spiritually and physically, I still got a lot to do. I made a video, you know, and of saying, it doesn't matter how old you are. You always can grow and evolve. So that is what I'm all about. That's what my brand is. That is what I put out, cuz that's how I think, really and honestly. And I am growing in this person. I'm growing in, being evolving in this writing and speaking and everything else. I just got an average 9 to 5. I went to college. I don't have anything but an associate degree. I don't have a big degree. I don't have a bachelor's degree or a master's degree. I have an associate degree. And I went to school for medical office management. Like I said, I'm from a small city, and everybody in my city were like, being home health aides and things like that. And I don't need to take care of nobody. I'll get in the medical field. I need to stay in a cubicle behind a computer. I don't need to take care of anybody. I don't need to give shots. I don't need to, I don't need to do any of that. I can't even keep a plant alive. So I don't need to do any of that. But that's what I went to school for, medical office management. I've always been to office and stuff like that, and interested in medical things and things like that. So I went to school for that. And in me going to school for that, I learned how much I like to learn, and I excelled at that. I graduated with a 3.8 grade point average. I am a person that I had ADHD in high school, and couldn't even focus, and I almost flunked the 7th grade. But I was always a good writer. And, I elaborate on that in my other video that, that I said I'm a put a link to that in Just Writing My Purpose, and I'll elaborate on that. But, just doing it, and I love it. I am a very creative person. I am creative in everything. If I cook, I'm creative in it. If I do I'm the type of person, if it's something that's not available, I'll make it if I possibly can. So I love things like that. Any creative expression I love. I love music. I can just be at a place and just listen to music, and that's all type of music. And I love things like that, creativity. Now I can't draw. I am not a good drawer. I can do it a little bit, but drawing, no. Anything else, creativity and art wise, yes, I can do. I can dance a little bit, but drawing is just not me. But writing, I can do that with my eyes closed. And I'm learning more about filming and everything else, and the different stuff about that. And even I'd say a couple years, well, not a couple years ago, but like 2016, I started a blog, and that's where I started to write my quotes and my poems and things like that. And sometimes I journal, and sometimes my videos are my journal. Sometimes I think of things. God will put things out, because I give it all to God. God will put things in my mind sometimes, randomly, some type of revelation or whatever, and I write it down, and I just post it, because it's something encouraging and inspiration to me, and I know I can encourage and inspire others. And that's who I am. That is who I am. And now that I've more embraced it and stopped questioning God and stopped questioning myself, I love it. I love creating. I love speaking. You could put me in a crowded room. I may be a little nervous because I got anxiety, but I can do this in a heartbeat. I love writing. I love expressing myself. I love living in my truth, because it took me a while to do that. But like I said, I give honor to God, because He helped me do that too. And I don't mind saying what my flaws are. I got ADHD. Sometimes I'm all over the place. With these videos, if with my longer, like I said, these longer videos, I'm all over the place. I'm talking about all type of things, but this is me. This is me. And if you want me, this is me. I got anxiety, and I've seen therapists a couple of times, which I am very big on mental health. Very big on it, because I struggle with my anxiety every day. I don't just have mental anxiety, I have body anxiety, where it makes me tired, and it makes my body is so hyperactive and overly stimulated for no reason. But God helps me to know what it is. I have intrusive thoughts sometimes, and I never know if you walk outside and something might fall on you or whatever. But God helped me, and I'm intentional about, okay, that's just an intrusive thought. Because one thing I will not do is let the devil take my mind. I made a quote about that too. If your mind is the devil's playground, make sure you don't have no fun until you just leave. The way I inspire myself, the way God helped me inspire myself, is how I write, how I think. When I come over here and do videos, how I act. And I'm not perfect. I got flaws. I got an attitude sometimes. Person, I like to keep peace. I don't destroy my peace, but if you destroy my peace, I don't destroy anybody else's peace, but if you destroy my peace, I just, I'm upset. So I'm not perfect at all. You know, I could be a spitfire sometime. If you come at me sometime the wrong way, I'm a sometime I'm like, oh, I just say and don't react sometime. But I've gotten better with that too. I'm not a fighter. I can if I have to defend myself. But I don't like, negativity and just destroying people's peace and stuff like that. Like, I'm a person, I just say that, if anything, I'm putting out positivity and stuff like that. And I don't like, the negativity and negative people, and just surrounding myself with that, or people that's just doing stuff that just is just wrong and negative. I'm also, a person that I'm neutral. I'm not a yes man type person. You can be my family member or my whatever. If you're wrong, period. I'm not going to agree with you, because I know you. You're wrong, period. So, like, I like to stand in my truth at all times. I'm a leader. Like, I will stay if I feel like there is, a situation that I need to stand 10 toes down on, and it's the right decision, and everybody else in the room cannot agree with me. I'm going to stand on it. Because if it's what's right, then it's what's right. I'm not going to stand on what's wrong. I'm going to stand on what's right. I'm also a realist, but I'm a good realist, because, I feel like that got its pros and cons too. But I'm a faithful realist, because, I see things for what they are, but I'm also optimistic. I'm also, believe that God can change anything and anybody. So, I that's me. That's how I think. That's what I believe. And whether you agree or not, you know, it's just my perspective. I am a big person, a big perspective person. Like, I have my own perspective. Everybody else can be thinking one thing, and that's why I don't like when it comes to like things like social media. And I even made a video about this. When it comes to things like that, I feel like some people, everybody on the same bandwagon of things, and there's like different debates and all this other type of stuff, and this person go no this way, that way. I could be in the middle. Yes, this side is wrong. Yes, this side is wrong. Yes, this side is right. Yes, this side is right. That's my personality. I am the same person with anybody I talk to, with anywhere I go. I don't even know how to code switch or whatever that means. If I go to work around anybody, I am me. I love being me. But I also love being me, upgrading. Because I know, even though God has worked on me and upgraded me a lot, I still got more work to do. I do. I still got more work to do. Even when, if God bless me to live to 90 years old, I'm still gonna have more work to do, because I feel like you always can evolve as a person. And even like I say, even making these videos, I want to evolve. I want to be better, and I want to learn more, and I want to be better at getting into this whole content creation. I'm brand new. I'm a brand new content creator. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just here being me and being who I've been for years. So I don't know the bells and whistles. I don't know the proper things to say and the proper way to act and politically correct or whichever. I just want to be me and shine myself being me. My flaws, my goods, my bads, all of that. I give all of that. And there's nothing wrong with just being yourself. And I learned that even every day, because I sometimes get on myself like, oh well, I went through a period of saying, like, how can I talk about God? I'm not righteous. I don't know the Bible like the back of my hand. I don't go to church every single day. I pray a lot, that I do. But I battle myself, and I'm like, why not? This is who God created me to be. And He upgrades me all the time. So that's how I feel about other people. I don't feel like you gotta be what everybody is, and just to feel like you do what everybody do just to be popular, or especially in the social media realm. I'm just here being myself. Here, sometimes I come on here with no makeup. Sometimes, I mean, look, this is hair. I got short hair. Years ago, I cut all my hair off. I got naturally long hair, but years ago, I cut all my hair off and dyed it blonde. So you'll see a lot of those. Sometimes, if I want hair, I go to the store and buy some hair. I'm never gonna grow my actual hair back. I'm not gonna do that. But this is me. Sometimes I come up here with I don't wear a whole lot of makeup, so most of the time I'm like barefaced, or sometimes I wear some eyeshadow here or there, or like some lipstick, because I'm different too. I like to. I've had every color hair. I like to try different color lipsticks and all other type of stuff. I'm just a person. I change my appearance a whole lot. So, but I keep it natural though. So that's me. That is me, and I am enjoying being me. I am, God is helping me enjoy more being me, but upgraded versions of me, and upgraded versions of my personality, and, just giving it. I come here and just be me. And, you know, I don't know a whole lot about, like I said, I don't know a whole lot about content. I'm new. A lot of my videos, the lighting is bad, the background is loud. I'm new, but I'm just bringing myself. This is authentically me. I'm learning some new things. I'm learning how to put stuff in. I'm learning how to be a business owner. Like I said, I have an Etsy shop. And I will link that in again. Learning how to be a business owner, and learning about that, and learning how to market myself, and just in God's way, because I'm not chasing money. I am chasing my vision. I'm not chasing money. I'm not chasing being famous. I'm not chasing having my face on TV or anything. I'm not chasing that. I'm chasing what God put in me. Now, if God bless me with those things, I'm ready for it. But I am chasing my vision. I just want to be myself and upgrade myself and be myself for you guys. And I want to be creative, and I want to show my creativity. So you going my videos and stuff like that. You gonna see little new things I'm doing, and little things I'm adding. But be patient with me, because I'm new. I may not have the best video, the best sound quality. I may not have the best lighting or whatever, but help me out. I mean, you can comment and give me some pointers. I can take constructive criticism too, but you know, I just come here to be myself. This is me. This is I wrote a quote that says I am building my wings one feather at a time, and I am building my wings one feather at a time. And you know, I love deep thinking. I deep think all the time. Even with my ADHD mind, all over the place. But I love deep thinking, and I love deep conversations, and you know, sometimes I love intense things. I'm the type of person, I don't run away from hard conversations or things that other people may not feel comfortable about. I love having uncomfortable conversations. I do. I love having conversations. I love talking. I love speaking. I love I don't like, and if we're gonna get in with my dislikes, I don't like sweeping things under the rug. I don't like cover ups. I don't like sugarcoating. I don't like those things, you know. And but I also understand that, everybody doesn't think the way I do, and sometimes things are hard for people to talk about. And I won't say there's not things that's not hard for me to talk about. I won't say that, because there's a couple of things. I mean, I may hint around, but I may, if you watch some of my videos, I may hint around certain things, but I may not outright say it, but I will still touch on it. But, understanding that some people are just not comfortable, with talking certain things. So, God helped me to learn how to have empathy, and, to know that there are different people in all types of walks of life, all type of thought processes, and, everybody doesn't handle things the same way. But, that's another thing just in my growth. But, as far as my dislikes, I don't like sweeping under the rug type things. I don't like I want you to be real with me. If there's I can take constructive criticism because I use it and I learn from it, and I analyze it. But, just like I'm not a yes man for somebody, I don't want nobody to be a yes man for me. Tell me exactly how you feel. Exactly. But be in a respectable way, though, because I'm that way. I even made, a video about, being outspoken. I love being outspoken, but it's a way you do it. I know it's a thing where people like to read people and just be disrespectful. You can be outspoken and, say what you mean and say what you feel, but be respectful too. There is levels to it. I like to do that. I mean, yes, I have a sense of humor. I like to crack jokes and things like that, but I know what not to joke about and what to joke about. Even if somebody crack jokes on me, I'm fine with that because I can definitely put it back. So, like I say, I'm very witty. And, you know, those are just things that, I've learned just of dislikes and things like that. I dislike, negativity and just drama. Drama is my biggest dislike. Not only drama, but unfiltered drama. Just drama for no reason. I mean, you're going to have drama sometimes. You got life, you got friends, you got family, you got, you know, everybody may not agree and stuff like that, but like just unfiltered unnecessary drama, I highly dislike it. Destroying people's peace and stuff like that, or just because I dislike stuff like that. And those are the type of things, if you want to get on my bad side, those are stuff that I don't like. I don't like bullying. I don't like when people just bully people, and especially religious bullying. I am very big on faith based and things like that, but I don't I don't judge people that don't believe in God, because you never know why. I don't, judge people from what their lifestyle or whatever, because I'm a sinner myself. I'm just a sinner that works on herself every day, and I pray a lot and everything else. So I have a big thing about religious bullying. I do, and like I say, I come from a religious family, a little bit of old school too, and there's some people in my family that I have to tell, like, no, the way you're thinking is very, very old school ish. But that's I dislike those things: drama, negativity, sweeping it under the rug, sugarcoating, bullying, and a lot of that even goes on with social media. And I almost didn't like do a lot of this of me putting myself out here because of so much negativity in social media. And I'm just coming here to be positive, and I've seen people turn positive things into negative. I've even gotten a couple of weird comments on some of my videos, and I just ignore it, because it's no sense of getting into disagreements over the computer. I mean, I don't like that. That's another dislike I have. Arguing online. I mean, but that's just me. I can give my likes and I can give my dislikes and my flaws. But, you know, and my life isn't perfect. It's not. I struggle, mentally, you know, relationship wise, life wise. I struggle as a parent. I have an autistic child. Like, we only have one child right now, but I have an autistic child. And, it's a struggle. This is our first child, and you got to learn how to be not only do you got to learn how to be a parent, you also have to learn how to be a parent to an autistic child that also has ADHD. And me and my husband also has ADHD. So it's a learning curve for all of us, and I don't mind coming on here saying that, because I'm real. I don't have anything to hide, and even with my anxieties and things like that. And I know when you get into like the religious realm, they don't want you to, it's you know, anxiety is supposed to be a sin. Yes, I have it, but look, I am also intentional about fighting it. I really am, and God helped me do it every step of the way. I cannot stress that enough. But, I never want to come off as perfect. I will lay my flaws out at any point. I'm not just telling all my business, but I want to be real and authentic. And when people even look at me and say, oh, well, you got it all together, I will be quickly to say, no, I don't. I don't have it all together. I was just worrying about something yesterday. I was just worrying about something 5 minutes ago. I have to put my own mind in a mindset of not worrying, or I worry by default. So, like I said, this is me. Authentically me. Authentically Vanessa. Authentically me. And, I like anything and anybody that's real. And sometimes real gets a bad rap because, people say, they express themselves and say what they went through. And there's a lot of people that don't feel comfortable with, you so-called telling your business. But it's like you have to know what to say and what not to say. You pick and choose what to say. You pick and choose what to share. But you can be real and authentic at the same time. And that's what I pride myself in. This is me. This is the brand. This is what I'm presenting. When I write, I'm presenting it. When I make videos, I'm presenting it. When I create anything, it's if I see something that is already out there, I would make it my own. I like to make everything my own because I like to be original, because I like to be authentic. And I don't like to just purposely copy off people, or everything I write, I wrote. It came from me. I get to the point that even if I write something, I'll go Google it to make sure it don't sound like somebody else's work, specifically. Now, I do wanna protect my own work too, and I'm learning how to do that. If anybody got any suggestions on what I can copyright or trademark, and not just because want to be that person that about it, but I'm proud of my work. I'm proud of the work and stuff that I put in, and I don't want to be stolen from either. Because I feel like there's a lot of that going around in this social media content creation realm. So, but I just love, originality and, you know, being me and being myself. And, I had to go back and forth with myself of, what do I share, what not to share. But, we're all relatable. And I feel like even when you come on social media, there's so many things of people just doing things and they're not showing themselves. Yes, you see the blogs and the shopping and the this channel and the that and travel and this and that. But, I feel like there needs to be more realness. And I'm here to bring the real. I'm here to bring the real. Yes, I talk a lot. I may not be for everybody. Everybody may not want to listen to me talk. But this is me. And those who want to receive me, I'm here. This is me. My name is Vanessa. This is Vanessa. I'm from a small city. I just turned 35. I'm a mother of an 8-year-old autistic daughter. I'm a wife. I've had flaws. I've made mistakes in my life, and I've learned from all of them. I, I'm just, I'm just a nobody with a somebody's mind that God works on, that God gives me favor and wisdom, and I've had to grow in it. I've had to grow in the wisdom that God gave me because I didn't even feel like I was even worthy for it. But this is me. I'm not rich. I'm just as dealing with the economy just as anybody else. I mean, I don't have a six figures yet because we claiming that. But I work at a hospital. A lot of my videos I be at work doing them because I'm me, and I love being me. I work at a hospital. You know, I just got an associate degree for medical office management and applied science, which I I excelled at that because I made Dean's List 3 times. I graduated, like I said, with a 3.8 grade point average, and I got invited to the Honor Society. And I used to struggle in school, so I know that I can do anything that God put my that I can put my mind to. And I am motivated by my vision. That's why I chose the name. I am motivated by my vision. That's why I started. I come here to motivate others to actually see me and see I'm a real person. I'm not rich. I don't, do travel all over the place and this and that. I work and be a wife and be a mother and create and write. And I'm just seeing where God will take me. I'm just and I'm prepared for all of it. And I pray not just for myself, but for my family, from other people. I come from a broken home. My parents were young. My mother got pregnant with me at 15, and I was raised by other members of the family. I didn't have, I didn't come from a stability. But my daughter has stability. She sees her mother and her father every single day. And me and my husband been together since we were 20 years old. I met him at 19. And we have been together. We are like, you know, I'm the only one in my family still married. Everybody else in my family is divorced. Everybody. Even my sister that is younger than me. So I'm the only one, that has gotten married and had a child. My grandmother, my mother, my sister, my cousin, they all had babies in high school. So, you know, and I'm not saying that I'm better, but, I felt like God had different choices for me. And I appreciate it. I do. And I'm so humble for it because there are a lot of decisions that God, pointed me in a whole nother different direction not to make. And I kind of went back and forth with myself about it of, okay, well, I don't want to seem like I'm better. I don't want to, I don't want to seem like I'm just this best decision. Because there's some decisions that I made that wasn't the best, but I've learned from them. And, I'm proud of that. I'm proud of, even though I'm not, like I say, I'm just a nobody. And I don't say that to diminish myself, but I am. I'm nobody perfect. I'm nobody over anybody. But I got a somebody's mind though. I got a somebody's mind that God put in me. Like, okay, you got wisdom, you got guidance, and all of that, and I embrace it. Even though it took me a while, but I embrace it. This is me. And you'll see more of me. And I I don't call this video Penny for My Thoughts, because my other videos is called Penny for My Thoughts. I call this is me, Vanessa, the real me, from a small city, from a small town that some of you probably never heard of unless you've heard of Lake Erie. But this is me. I am becoming more and more and more the best versions of me every day, every hour, every minute. And I thank God for, what God has put in my life. I thank God for just being me. And I thank God for being of sound mind. And I thank God for everything, because I will not be nothing without God. Nothing at all. And I cannot stress that enough. But this is me, Vanessa. And like I always say, keep your mental healthy, because I am.